got for sale. You're asking about like the roll cage and stuff. All the looks like all the joints and seams and everything and all the cross members that they did are in pretty good shape. I mean, they're kind of gobbled up in some spots, but overall they're in pretty decent shape. Where they kind of went to shit was on they mounted them to the floor, because there isn't really much of a frame under these. They just used bits and pieces, you know, of whatever sheet metal they could. Took plates, mounted it to the floorboard. Did that kind of stuff, which, I mean, I don't know what rules are for street stock and stuff, but there it is. And the other side, I was always getting raced for demo derby and stuff, so they didn't really care as long as it was holding. But yeah, there's the plate on the passenger floorboard that they'd kind of done. Give you an idea of what they did. But anyway, they got cross members in the most of the joints. Kind of your standard cage, I guess. They did do this. The driver's seat section is, you know, part of the cage. It's kind of got a floating frame that the seat was bolted to. It didn't have a seat when I got it, so I just found an old truck seat and threw it in. Was always going to make it work, but never did. But anyways, there's more how they mounted it to the floor pan, if you can see it. Just got their pipe going down to, what is it, angle iron and plate. And there's some gobbered up kind of looking stuff, but like I said, I think it would be alright in a crash. There is a couple spots like on this rear member where they didn't quite, you know, weld it all the way around like they're supposed to. And back, it's a 6-point cage. So which one was it? This one, I think. Yeah, this one broke off the frame rail or the panel there. The other one's not moving, but obviously it needs to be welded up more than what it is. And of course, they cut the whole body panels and everything out of the trunk, put weights on it, fuel cell, the whole 9 yards. I haven't really inspected it much because I got the car to use in the demo derby. Had no engine, had an old broken 3-speed in it, top loader that I yanked out of it. Got a truck, put the engine and transmission in, and then that's pretty much right where I stopped. So I got a deal on this other car that I was trying to sell, so I raced it instead. And I was always going to make this one a runner, but we bought a house and moved and kids and the whole 9 yards, so we didn't really get a whole lot done after that. I don't have a shop anymore, so kind of takes place of everything that I wanted to do. So I figured I'd put the cars up for sale. I don't know if you're interested in the engine bay or not, but the one thing I did do to get this big block to fit in there was I had to put a steering rack and pinion out of like a newer Ford, I think it was like a Ford 500. That was a big old car, but the stock steering box wouldn't clear the belly pan, so I just wouldn't put that in. Of course, I put the steering box in a long time ago. I don't have it. Anyways, you were saying you wanted to put sheet metal on it. Seems like a decent donor car, so. Anyways, there she is. Let me know if you have any other questions.